BlackRock is the most powerful company you were never meant to notice. It has no storefronts, no flashy products, no celebrity ads. Yet BlackRock quietly controls more wealth than any empire in history. More than the GDP of Japan, Germany, or the United Kingdom. More than the sovereign wealth funds of entire nations. And most people have no idea. BlackRock is not just big, it is everywhere. It owns a stake in Apple, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Tesla, and Meta. It owns pieces of the companies that control what you eat, what you watch, what you drive, and where you live. If you take the S&P 500, the biggest companies in America, BlackRock is one of the top shareholders in nearly every single one. But that's just the surface. Because BlackRock's real power is not the money it manages. It's the information it controls. Behind closed doors sits a system that few people outside the financial world have ever heard of. A system so powerful that entire governments rely on it. A system that watches more than 20 trillion worth of global assets. That system is called Aladdin. Aladdin is not a trading tool. It is not a simple risk model. It is a global surveillance machine for money. Every day, Aladdin runs millions of financial simulations, analyzing how markets could crash, how interest rates could move, how wars, elections, and disasters might impact the world economy. And here's the part that should make you uncomfortable. Hundreds of institutions, including pension funds, insurance companies, major banks, and even the US government depend on Aladdin to make decisions. If Aladdin saw danger, the world might never know, but the world would feel it. BlackRock built this system in silence. Then it expanded it into the backbone of modern finance. But power like this doesn't grow without controversy. BlackRock wasn't just present during major crises, it was inside them. When the 2008 financial collapse destroyed the global economy, governments didn't know what to do. The US Treasury and Federal Reserve turned to one private company, BlackRock. BlackRock was hired to analyze toxic assets, stabilize markets, and help decide which institutions survived. But here's the dark truth. BlackRock wasn't just cleaning up the crisis. It was also buying the very assets it was advising the government on. Advisor and beneficiary, judge and participant, and it happened again. In 2020, when the pandemic triggered another financial meltdown, the Federal Reserve once more handed BlackRock the keys to critical rescue programs. BlackRock helped design the emergency bond buying plan. Then BlackRock used the same program to buy its own ETFs, funds that BlackRock itself created. Imagine a referee who writes the rules of the game and then steps on the field as a player. That's the level of influence we're dealing with. But BlackRock's reach doesn't stop at financial markets. In the last decade, the company has expanded into real estate, quietly, steadily, buying homes across the United States and Europe, sometimes paying above asking price, sometimes outbidding families. The more BlackRock buys, the more prices rise. The more prices rise, the harder it becomes for ordinary people to own a home. While families compete for one house, BlackRock buys entire neighborhoods. Critics call it financial feudalism, power shifting from citizens to mega institutions. BlackRock also influences governments directly. Former BlackRock executives have been hired into powerful political positions in the US, the European Union, and central banks. Former regulators now work inside BlackRock. The revolving door between public power and private influence spins faster every year. And then there is the ESG controversy, BlackRock's program for environmental, social, and governance scoring. Some say it's an attempt to guide companies toward a cleaner future. Others say it's an unelected financial empire enforcing political ideology on the world's corporations. Some states in the US have gone to war with BlackRock over this very issue, but something even bigger is happening now. BlackRock is turning its attention to crypto. Larry Fink once called Bitcoin a tool for criminals and money launderers. But today he calls Bitcoin digital gold. BlackRock has become one of the loudest voices in the push for a Bitcoin ETF, an investment product that could flood the crypto market with billions of dollars. The same man who dismissed Bitcoin now promotes blockchain as the future of global finance. He says that one day, everything will be tokenized. Stocks, bonds, real estate, commodities, every asset on Earth. In a tokenized world, everything moves instantly. No delays, no clearing times, no intermediaries, just pure digital ownership. And who stands to benefit the most from that new world? The company that already manages the most assets. The company with the most powerful risk system. the company that governments already trust during crises. BlackRock is preparing for a future where digital assets replace traditional finance, a future with instant settlement, perfect transparency, and total data capture. A future where the company that controls the information controls everything. So the real question isn't whether BlackRock is powerful today, it's how powerful it will be tomorrow. If BlackRock already influences markets, shapes policy, advises governments, and controls the flow of trillions, what happens when it also controls the future of money itself? In a world where information is power, data is dominance, and money is digital, BlackRock's rise may only be beginning.